Welcome back to Conversation to Close. This is Sean, and today I'm going to be going over the updates that I have made to the Deal Machine calculator. First and foremost, I'm going to point out the new additions to the calculator. That way, if you're already familiar with the calculator, you can just watch how to handle the things that I've added, and then you can move on to shooting out offers. Any of you that are watching this that are unfamiliar with the calculator, after I go through the updates that I've made, then I will do a more in-depth video of how to use each section. So let's get started with some of the things that I've added. You guys will see straight off the bat, realtor commission is now at the bottom. So let's run a deal really quick and I'm going to show you how that's integrated. So for sake of argument, let's say your property is purchase price of 220,000. We're going to seller finance 210,000, 0% interest. Cash to seller is going to be $10,000. Our desired assignment fee is going to be $10,000 at least. And then for sake of argument, I'm just going to say the rent's $2,500. Now, when it comes to the realtor commission, you're going to have to find out what they're charging. Let them know, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Realtor, chances are I'm going to be paying your commission on this transaction. So how much are you charging? Typically, it's 3%. 3% of the total purchase price would be $6,600. So now, if you click on the corresponding tab, let me change the payment. So now, if you click on the corresponding tab for seller finance, it breaks everything down for you and tells you what your total entry fee is for the entire deal. That's very important for the buyer. The lower this number is, obviously, the better. You want to cap it right at about 20%. If it's a little bit more than 20, okay, as long as the cash on cash return is really good. So, entry fee, $20,000. $10,000 is your assignment fee. $10,000 is going to the seller as their down payment. Closing costs paid by the buyer, $4,600. Realtor commission, $6,600. Total entry fee, $31,200 with an entry fee percentage of 13.57% and a 56% cash on cash return. Now, one, I didn't change these. Deal Sniper will give you these. If you don't have Deal Sniper, you can get it from Zillow, Batch Leads, PropStream, PropWire, whatever you're using. But these need to be put in. But this here doesn't affect that. I mean, I can change this to, $100,000 and it'll mess up the cash on cash return. But as you can see, it's not messing that up. Okay? So that's one of the things that I added. The other thing and that's across the board. Hybrid, same thing. Subject to, same thing. The other thing that I added, because I keep getting these questions, is hey, Sean, if the realtor or the seller says that they're only going to take a cash offer, what do I do? My opinion, move on to another deal. It is not going to benefit you most of the time. I'm solid 90% of the time. It's not going to benefit you in the slightest to give a cash offer on a listed property because it's going to be super, super low. So what I did was I threw a calculator in here to show you guys how to calculate that. So I already found a property. Here it is. It's listed for 200,000. I already comped it out. ARV for this property is about $250,000. So the biggest difference between this calculator and this calculator, cash deal versus listed or on market, is this right here. ARV versus listed price. So I'm going to break down this deal for you. ARV for this property is about $250,000. The rehab is going to be about $55,000. And obviously, we want to make an assignment fee of about $10,000. That means our MAO, max allowable offer, is about $97,500. Now, this is if it's off market. Let's say it's on market. What do they have it listed for? $200,000. So we put $200,000 in here. Still needs the same rehab, $55,000, and we still want to make an assignment fee of about $10,000. So the most you can offer someone who has their property listed for $200,000 would be $55,000 cash. I'm just saying, chances are someone who is expecting $200,000 isn't going to be too keen on taking a $55,000 offer. So I wouldn't waste my time sending out cash offers for on market properties. But the calculator is here if you'd like to do it. I put it in there for you. So that breaks down the new things that I added to the calculator. Make sure you're using them effectively and keep a few things in mind. Whether it is seller finance, hybrid, or subject to, your cash on cash return needs to be at least 10%. This entry fee total needs to be less than 20. And ideally, your down payment to the seller needs to be no more than 10% of the purchase price. So let's rerun it because this is about 5%, 4.5%. What if I gave them the max? $22,000. Now we go to seller financing and check it out. Not only can we give them the max, $22,000, which is 10%, still cover the closing costs, still cover the realtor commission, and boom, we're still under 20%. So I hope this answers your question on the new parts of the calculator and the things that I added. I really think this is going to be very beneficial for a lot of new people coming in because you don't always know what numbers to put in. So I broke it down for you. Hey, Sean, what if we're covering the realtor's commission? I broke that down for you. Everything is broken down for you. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. And in about 20 minutes or so, the video of how to use the rest of the calculator in one shot will be uploaded. Have a great rest of your